Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hayes is rescued from Luna by Sheila. Viewers of the bold and the beautiful have witnessed Sheila Carter start over and give up her terrible villainous ways. However, that was insufficient to persuade Steffy Forrester to give her another chance. To demonstrate that she is trustworthy around her grandson, will Sheila need to literally save Hayes from a horrifying death? Here are some spoilers for what will happen next on Bold and Beautiful. It appears that her target has changed. Steffy's son will be taken away by Luna if she takes away her father. After threatening to shoot her father's wife, Luna started chasing Hayes and hiding in the dark. It appears that Luna will take Hayes right out from under their eyes as everyone is running around and attempting to keep Steffy safe. Grandma Sheila will have the ideal chance to save the day and demonstrate her transformation if Luna attempts to abduct Dr. Finn and Queen Steffy's son. She might even be able to get some highly visible visits from Hayes and Finn. However, does she want to be a part of Hayes and Finn's lives at the expense of Luna Nozawa? It's obvious that Sheila Carter has some concern for her troublesome granddaughter Luna. In an attempt to alert Finn and Papi Nozawa about Luna, Sheila even pleaded with her granddaughter to leave town before she was sent back to prison. However, Luna is a young lady who is in a lot of problems. If Sheila decided to go with Hayes instead of Luna, who could blame her? If her adorable grandchild doesn't get his way, at least she won't have to worry about him poisoning her or locking her in a cage. Do you believe that Hayes will be rescued from Luna by Sheila? Nick didn't waste any time in upsetting Brooke's fate. While working in Eric's office, Brooke and Ridge engaged in small conversation. When Brooke mentioned Ridge's designs, she became more serious. "Your creations are flawless. I still enjoy seeing you work," she remarked. "The fact that I can only see you here is the one thing I dislike. I sincerely hope you'll accompany me home." Ridge was reminded by Brooke that she was lonely and the house seemed empty without him. "Return home and stop being so obstinate. Ridge, you and I belong together. Avoid delaying the inevitable," Brooke begged. "I will always love you, Logan, but right now I'm with Taylor." Before leaving the workplace, Ridge remarked, "She makes me happy." Brooke decided to put on some lingerie and look at herself in the mirror because she was alone. She yelled out Ridge's name when she heard someone return to the office, but Nick handed her blouse instead. "Well, some things never change," he muttered, glaring at Brooke, who was always half naked. After hurriedly getting dressed, Brooke questioned Nick about his purpose. Nick said he wanted to stop by and say hello since he was in town. According to Brooke, she had been keeping up with Nick's career. The fact that he was now in charge of Marone Industries impressed her. "The shipping industry has been good to me," Nick said Brooke. In Naples, he was even having a customized boat made for himself. "Naples was such a wonderful city," Brooke exclaimed. "When we found out that Jack didn't follow his father's fashion choices, but rather his mother's, he even received a mention. He seems so happy every time I video chat with him," said Brooke. Nick inquired as to Brooke's happiness now that Ridge had returned to Taylor. Nick was aware that Ridge had left this time due to the takeover. Nick launched into a tirade about how Ridge has harmed Brooke over the years. "However, you're certain that he's the one?" Nick stroked Brooke's face and remarked, "He's not going to change and you deserve so much better, Brooke." When Brooke recalled her romance with Nick, he even began to sing for her, seemingly causing her to temporarily forget her fate. Nick drew Brooke in for a deep kiss before she even realized it. Eric told Taylor that his house was her home, and that she was always welcome in the Forrester living room. Taylor wanted to ensure that Brooke's runway strut during the previous fashion show wasn't the result of any tension. Was that some kind of message? "You think Ridge should be with Brooke?" she inquired. Despite Eric's assurances that he loved her, Taylor insisted on speaking. She repeated the same question she had asked 2 minutes earlier, telling Eric straight out that she wasn't insecure about her relationship with Ridge at the moment, but she was curious. "You still feel your son belongs with Brooke, don't you?" Taylor asked. Although not just for Brooke, Eric acknowledged that he had a soft spot for him. "However, you are also very important to me, for a variety of reasons. Not the least of which is how much my son loves you," Eric remarked. Taylor acknowledged she felt peace with Ridge and knew she had his heart, but pondered what Eric imagined would have resulted from that stunning gown and moment. Ridge came home before Eric could respond, So he chose to spend some time with Ridge and Taylor alone. Ridge questioned Taylor about her conversation with Eric. "I suppose I put your dad on the spot. I was talking to him about the fashion show. The surprise arrival of Brooke during the showstopper. I wonder if he believes you and Brooke should be back together," Taylor revealed. Ridge confessed that he was stunned when Brooke went out on stage, but he was thrilled with Taylor. However, Taylor wasn't sold and questioned Ridge whether he missed Brooke. She also felt that Brooke's entry was calculated. On some level, maybe it was effective. "Maybe that aroused some old feelings for Brooke," Taylor remarked. Ridge told Taylor that it was only work before kissing her. At the Cliff home, Steffi and Finn asked Liam how he was doing. He informed them he was having a fantastic morning so far. Hayes came from his room all ready for his new art school at Wyatt's former beach house. When Hayes gave Liam a toy robot as a gift, Liam was moved. For the children who lost their previous school due to the flames in Los Angeles earlier this year, Liam established this new one. He went to Hayes' first day with Finn, Steffi, and Hayes. The teacher complimented Liam for everything he had done to make this happen, and he was thrilled to see all of his old classmates. Given that he created images of himself and Liam together on the beach, it appears that Hayes has developed a strong affection for Liam. Steffi, Liam, and Finn talked on what a wonderful child Hayes was when the instructor brought the children to the beach. Liam acknowledged that he enjoyed spending time with each of them but was also concerned. "Just keeping you and the kids safe is my whole bucket list," he stated. Finn told Liam he thought Luna had finally figured it out this time. "How are you aware of that? It is not guaranteed. I'm stumbling over this thing. This terrifies me more than my own death. Or perhaps it's due to my mortality," Liam worried. Liam was reassured by Steffi and Finn that everything was under control. Returning quickly, Hayes showed Steffi a seal outside the window. Liam pulled Finn aside and pleaded with him to not undervalue Luna. Luna smirked to herself as she crept outside with a long-lens camera, zooming in on Steffi and Hayes. Luna plans her next step after Brooke reacts to Nick's lip lock. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that while Luna Nozawa is planning her next move, Brooke Logan will respond to Nick Marone's lip lock. Brooke will have an opportunity to react shortly, because Nick just kissed her at Forrester Creations. Given that Brooke has been feeling so rejected by Ridge Forrester lately, the kiss obviously left her speechless and heartbroken. Brooke deserves so much more, according to Nick, and now that he's made out with her, he's given her a glimpse of what life may be like with him. Nick will give Brooke something to ponder as he continues to turn on the romance and charm on Tuesday's show. The prospect of a reunion with Nick will be very alluring, even though Brooke was previously all for a reunion with Ridge. Regarding Taylor Hayes, she will exert a little more pressure and attempt to get some candor from Ridge. Taylor would push more and question whether that's truly all there was to it, even though Ridge reassured her that the big stuff was just about work. No matter how much Ridge says he's dedicated to Taylor, he will always be pulled back to Brooke, even if he provides more assurance. Luna will keep watching Hayes Finnegan from outside the beach home in the meantime. By midweek, B&B fans may anticipate that Luna will have planned her next move, which will be giving Hayes a gift. Although Steffi Forrester isn't aware of it yet, Luna is about to start causing more trouble. Luna will carry out a plan that jeopardizes their wonderful existence together, even though John Finnegan has promised to defend his family. Stay in for updates on all the terrifying news that awaits Hayes, Steffi, and anybody else involved in this, as it appears like Luna has a plan to kidnap. According to Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will become even more unstable in the upcoming episodes, posing a threat in the process. Little Miss Unwanted became LA's most wanted. Luna discovered the harsh reality. Nobody wants to put up with her insanity. She was told to leave town by Sheila first. Before long, everyone in her life did the same. For good, Bill said Luna farewell. He pretended that he had no desire to interact with her. In the meantime, Luna has been told by Steffi and Finn to leave their land, but she refuses to listen. She has fallen to the dark side as a result of all this rejection. After buying a new firearm, Luna has been practicing with it. Her target is Steffi, but after seeing how Finn interacted with Hayes, that might change. Now, however, anybody can play. In just 1 week, Luna amassed a big list of adversaries. Luna is experiencing some sort of emotion, particularly after colliding with the Cliff House once more. She observed as Finn consoled Hayes. She spent her entire life pursuing that goal. She may now be believing that Hayes is unworthy of having a father figure in her life. Nobody can have her father if she can't. In the upcoming weeks, her retribution plan can change. Maybe she'll turn her focus to the whole Finnegan family. When Finn gave her a reality check and stated that he didn't desire a relationship with her, he set the ground rules. Luna may harbor resentment and animosity toward the contented family. If it meant killing off one of their relatives, she would stop at nothing to tear them to pieces.